What's up, guys? Cool Shades here, and I just got done with the closed weekend of the Modern Warfare 4 beta, and I definitely have thoughts. I wanted to give it some time just to let it rest and calm and relax, and to just let the dust settle and kind of let my thoughts gather. And I think I have them now because I just got done. It's funny because it was supposed to end at 1 Eastern Standard Time, which is where I am, and it went on for I guess another maybe 15-20 minutes. So I guess it gave us some extra time while they were shutting the servers down. But I think like they did with the opening of the beta, or I'm not sure. Like they roll it out, so maybe they're rolling out the closing of it too. I'm not sure about that server technical stuff, but definitely about the gameplay, I do have thoughts. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I think a lot of people are being very critical, rightfully so. It is a game, and we're paying for it, and I think it is interesting how they put the Vault Edition on sale this time, because they never do that. So they're definitely wary of the fact that, hey, people might not receive it the best. And the fact that GTA 6 is coming out this year, GTA 6 is just like a massive tsunami, and I'll talk about that in another video, but it is having an impact on literally every game, on a lot of world events too. Even if you're not like a gaming channel and talking about real life news and all that, I think no matter what, GTA 6 is going to come into your coverage somehow, because I just imagine like if you're some military guy or some finance guy or whatever, like, hey, GTA 6 is coming out, and we're going to have to pause this war, or we might not be in like the stock market that day, so it's very, very funny. But it's generally pretty good. I give it maybe about a 6.5 out of 10. I'm not the best player in the world, but I am liking what I'm seeing. I think it's an improvement from the previous Call of Duties, where the time to kill has been like a little slow, and I'd like to have like a bit more of a fast-paced game, because I guess I'm just from the like TikTok kind of brain rot generation. But I do agree with the criticism that, hey, maybe it is a little too fast, and they could just slow it down a little bit, because I do I understand why they have the slide and why they have the dolphin diving and all. You can keep the dolphin diving, but just the sliding and zooming around corners, and that stuff has definitely got to be pulled back in a little bit, because you look at the classic playlists and those are pretty good, and people just, hey, we want the Black Ops 1, we want the Black Ops 2 version. Those games were amazing. Black Ops 2 was like the best selling game of the summer from what I understand, and that was just incredible, because it's like a decade plus old game, and there's not really anything special about it. I mean, it's Black Ops 2, to say there's not anything special about it is like like a war crime, but it's just a simplicity of it, and the game was just better back then. Because I think right now, like, they just kind of churn out games. I don't even think the games are bad, but it's definitely more like an assembly line feeling versus like hey, it's like a nice sit down dinner, where the whole family is enjoying it. But I mean, to be honest, I am enjoying it. Transit 213 is pretty crazy. I'm thinking that game, and we haven't. They will probably add shipment for this game, but as right now, Transit 213 is definitely the shipment of the Modern Warfare 4. It's definitely interesting because I know it's a smaller paced map, but you are that is a very fast-paced map. You are locked in, and it's like rush hour traffic where everybody's going full speed. It's not even like a calm rush hour, and I was thinking this analogy earlier, where you can like kind of calm down and like maybe it's not going so fast, so you can just relax. But no, it is like full speed, and you're surrounded on all sides, and you're on a highway, and you're just trying to get home after work, or trying to go home after school, or whatever, and you're definitely paying attention on that map. And I think a big appeal of Call of Duty is that you definitely do have to try, but I don't think every lobby should feel like a ranked mode, because again, I'm not the best player, but I think I'm pretty good. But every game, it's like I'm going against them, like Scum and like Prime Phase and Prime Optic and all that. And I think I'll play ranked play if I kind of want that experience. And even with the open matchmaking, it's been definitely an experience too. So I think it's a chance for me to definitely improve. I'm not like taking away accountability from myself. I always try and like kind of look inward and see what I can do better. But there is a definite more of like a kind of a skill gap that you have to have in order to perform if you want to like get your streaks and perform at like a solid level and all that. So even in the gameplay I'll be showing you, I'm probably not doing the best, but I think I'm doing like at least decent. I'm definitely getting better. And I think I've just been enjoying Call of Duty more, even with my criticisms. Because it's something nice to kind of chill with. I'm in school at the moment, so like when you're like coming back from not even a hard day, but just a day, and you just want to like unwind, and you're not ready for like a super complex, deep, lore-rich video game, you can just turn on some Call of Duty and kill stuff. And I think I'll definitely this year be balancing that between Gears of War, E-Day, and Modern Warfare 4. But I think off the tail end of Gears of War, E-Day, that'll be coming out, and then I'll play some Modern Warfare 4, and then GTA 6 obviously in like November. So it's definitely going to be pretty much like a packed summer, and then we'll see what the fallout of GTA 6 is, because it's definitely going to impact the sales of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and they know that, which is why again like the Vault Edition is on sale for $10. That was crazy. I was like, what? Because normally it's like 110 where I'm at, and the fact that it was just 93. Even my dad was like, it's 93, what's going on here? I'm like, oh, it's on sale because GTA 6 is coming out, and they probably know the player numbers aren't going to be that great. So yeah, and then you can look at the Steam charts. I know people are not a fan of the Steam charts, but it's definitely interesting to kind of see the data. And I'm always a guy who wants to see the facts, no matter what. Even if it's something I really don't want to hear, just give me the data so I can move accordingly. Because if you just kind of lie to yourself, and if you don't have that data, then you're just kind of I don't know, you're walking in the dark. It's just not a good situation to be in. So I really like to kind of know what's up, and I think that the Steam charts at least show us what's going on there. And people can make arguments like, oh, it's there are more players on Battle.net and on the console. And I'm like, yeah, but it's still the same game, though. I don't think there's some magical like kumbaya or party going on the other consoles or other platforms that's magically increasing the player numbers. I think this is going to be a general trend no matter what system is on. And I think Steam allows us to see that. It would be nice if we could see the PlayStation, Xbox numbers, but they'll never do that. They used to do that with Call of Duty with the old games, but right now that's just they kind of took that out because they know it's probably been a pretty sharp decline. Even with Halo 3, or the old Halos, when you would see that, like, oh man, the old Halos, Campaign Evolved was not that great of a game. I'll just kind of throw that out there. I'm going to finish on Legendary, but not a fan. Yeah, I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I like the weapon variety. I'm a huge fan of the Asian, like, Korean aesthetic, and I'm happy that they're bringing in kind of like real world conflicts, because there is tension between North Korea and South Korea and Asia and Russia and all that. So I'll definitely interested that they're bringing a real world conflict back, and they're having Price and obviously not Soap, right? And Valeria's coming back, so it'll be interesting to see how Valeria, obviously being from Mexico, and the Mexican Special Forces interact with what's going on with like Korea and the Asian theater conflict. So that's very interesting. But that's very fun, and I like seeing all the different weapons and the aesthetics. When I saw the Modern Warfare 4 logo, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the stylization and seeing like the Korean fishing villages and Silkworm. Probably my favorite map of the beta was Silkworm. I just really like that. Not to be cringy, but kind of like kawaii kind of feeling, where it's like you're in like a cozy little like shopping district, and you're running around and kind of shooting people, and you're just kind of seeing what's up there. So that was really nice. In Transit 213 is definitely fast paced. If you're in the mood for that sort of thing, it's definitely like a cool map. I don't think it's terrible. But I think the spawns is a general thing that could be reworked, because I'll kill people and I'll have to spend time like looking around for spawns, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Again, probably a point where I can get better, but I'm just like, okay, I think spawns would be better, maybe more predictable spawns, but we'll have to see what's up with that. Trying to think of what other criticisms I have. The campaign mission was great. People are critical of that, but I think I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely action-packed, and it was a little hard. Maybe I'll throw some gameplay of that on the screen, but it is definitely like an interesting thing, because you are feeling it in those trenches. You are really in the trenches. Call of Duty had like a kind of a funny tweet where it's like in the trenches, like the saying and X mark, and then like no, you're literally in the trenches with like a check mark. So that was kind of a nice little play on words from the COD social media team. Mission was definitely good, and I like us working with like the South Koreans and fighting against North Koreans. I don't have anything against Koreans, but I'm just like really interested in that theater conflict, because I think, I mean, not to get political, but that's where the world is going. It's going to be centered more around Asia and all that in the future. So that'll definitely be interesting to see if Call of Duty gets any predictions, right? Because I know The Simpsons is a really kind of like, that's not only a topic, but The Simpsons like they predicted everything. So that's definitely interesting. Campaign, yeah. The arm plates, I mean, I kind of needed them, because that campaign mission was pretty tough, because you're just getting gunned down, and I really like the push towards a nuclear reactor, because that was very interesting. You really feel like you're part of a war, and you're like, oh my god, and I'm a pretty young guy, so I'm just imagining myself being drafted in this comic, and I'm like, oh my god, like as cool as Call of Duty is, like actually like going to war, and like seeing your buddies get blown to bits around you, and like you don't even know the enemy, you don't know what they'll do to you and all. It's a bit of a scary thing, so I'm definitely interested to see how that'll play out. But I think the campaign, if anything, the campaign will at least be pretty good. And campaign's definitely not like a big part of Call of Duty, but I definitely enjoy it. I'm simply a guy who will like play the campaign first and then the multiplayer and whatever else. I don't know if they're doing Spec Ops. Hopefully, I think they're doing DMZ this year and all, so that'll probably be like the big third mode. Hopefully, they incorporate some sort of zombies in there, because I am just a big zombies fan. But we'll have to see there. And I think Treyarch just needs to give a bit of break, because my next video after this will be about Rex and Furnace and the wrapping up of the zombie storyline. But that was kind of I mean, Rex and Furnace is a good map, but it was just not the greatest ending lore wise. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what Treyarch will do with their break and where they take the storyline from here. But yeah, that's really cool, Shades. Really enjoyed the Modern Warfare 4 beta. Again, maybe like 5.5, 6 out of 10. You know, it's very funny seeing me staying really interested, and then giving a 5.5 or 6. But I think there's definitely enough room to improve if they just get like the weapon balancing down and they decide what to do with the TTK and the spawns and all that. I think you got something pretty solid here. But no matter what they do, it is going to suffer because it is like the year that GTA 6 is coming out, and so this might be like a dud year for Call of Duty, and then maybe they'll regroup next year. It depends when they release GTA 6 Online, because that's definitely going to be like the big thing where we'll be like, whoa. But yeah, it's about Cool Shades coming out with his thoughts on the Modern Warfare 4 beta. This is just kind of me rambling. I'll have another video where I really sit down and I script it out and I think, okay, I think this and I think that, and I'm not really diving deep into the technicality, but I think I'm offering more like a casual perspective of what I think, and I'm not like a COD pro, but I think I do have valuable insight into like what the average COD player might think, and I definitely aim to get better and more in tune with the systems and all, because this criticism gets pretty deep, where people are talking about like netcode and TTK and like hitboxes and all, and I'm like, hey, I'm just kind of judging how I feel like running around the map, kind of shooting people, you know, so that's fun, that's interesting, but yeah, this is pretty Cool Shades. Definitely, I'll probably review the Gears of War 8A because that was a lot of fun. I really liked 8A. I think the Horde mode is interesting, but again, I'm veering off topic. But yeah, definitely got some more videos planned. So subscribe to your boy Cool Shades. Having a lot of fun making these videos. I'm passionate about it. I like talking about it. So as we keep going with the videos, I'll definitely get better and better at what I'm doing. But I appreciate anybody who watches, and this boy Cool Shades. Sign up, follow me on all platforms. Linktree in the description, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya. Ciao.